Yo, what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl Audie getting at you guys with another Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode. Today is Thursday, June 19th, 2025, and the time right now is about 8:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5 and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was so tired yesterday. I think I crashed out at like 9 o'clock and I woke up at 5. And I got like a slight headache, and I'm kind of wondering if, well, of course it's due to stress. So if you guys, I haven't even edited or posted that episode that I did yesterday on the Re-Up podcast. If you guys are new here, I have quite a few podcasts. The Re-Up podcast is based on me doing deliveries with Amazon Flex, Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, Grubhub, the gig apps. And I mentioned on there, might as well tell you right now. And that episode will explain everything. So once it's posted, you'll be able to hear it. But I didn't get the job for DSP work for Amazon. So when I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock, I checked my email, and they said that they will not be continuing with me on that specific or particular job. I was feeling like, okay, is this like a good thing or is this like a bad thing? Because I've been trying to mentally prepare myself for that job, because I applied about a week ago. And this is what I was like thinking, because my husband Rob, like, he's always like, oh, if things don't work out, it's for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, type of thing. And I was trying to like think of it like that, like, okay, maybe something is saving me from getting hurt or tiring out or something going wrong, or maybe saving me from the stress. And I was watching like a bunch of like Amazon DSP delivery drivers on YouTube. And I already do like Amazon Flex, which is you use your own vehicle. Been doing that for so long. And I just thought it would help discipline me for not getting so angry. Because if you guys listen to the Re-Up podcast episode, you guys would hear how frustrated I get, how upset I get, how angry I get. And that is not a good work. I don't want to work like that. It's wrong to work like that. I know, and I know that. But getting that email saying like, oh, we decided not to move forward with your application. Again, trying to think like, okay, maybe something is saving me from something. I know I haven't recorded and posted anything in the art struggles because I haven't been doing art. I think about it, but I just haven't been doing anything. But and this is the weird part, like, I've been doing going hard on deliveries for the past 2 months now. Like, really heavy. Heavy doing it. And I I think about art, haven't done art, but I've been scrolling through like my IG art page, and I've been getting a lot of like um like art institutions, art shows, pop-up shops, and that I could be attending. Oh my gosh, there's all these jobs that are see, this is my issue right here. This is my issue. I can't do anything today because I have a eye appointment. I got an eye appointment at 2 o'clock. I shouldn't even be looking at this thing, but anyways, um, and I've been seeing a lot of people doing their art. It looks amazing, looks beautiful, it's inspiring, it's motivating. But I just, like, my head was so wrapped up in the DSP position. And there were a couple times where I was like, am I going to be able to do my art? Because DSP was talking about, like, oh, you're going to have to work like a minimum of 4 days and like mandatory fifth day. And I was like, I'm going to be tired on the 6th day and a 7th day. And but anyhow, I know I'm kind of getting off track just a little bit, but because I've been seeing these art offers to submit your works into exhibitions, to art shows and things like that, I have completely forgot that I submitted my work for a magazine. Well, actually 2 magazines and like one, it's not really an exhibition. It's like you just display your art at this place in Phoenix, Arizona. Please forgive me because I haven't. They sent me an email. I don't mean to sound stressed, okay? Like, it's early in the morning. I'm starting to get tired. I've been up since 5 this morning, but I'll make a proper post on Instagram. I'll make a proper episode discussing everything, like the names and stuff, because I do want to promote. But the one in Phoenix submitted, or they gave me an email saying like, oh, feel free to post our flyer on your socials and things like that. And I want to do that because it seems like a big thing. There's like a YouTube video that they have of one of their events, and it's exciting. And I really have to obviously I have to like pay them and request a table and things like that. Oh my gosh. And I was going to move back to the reservation, and when that was in go mode, my parents took my giant easel to the reservation along with my one canvas, and I have like 4 larger canvases out there. Even though that this art showing or art viewing or whatever is in Phoenix, they don't allow works that are over 3 feet. And I think one of my paintings is like 3 feet, but I was wanting to create another piece for this one. So, yeah, I'm gonna need my easel. I'm gonna need like a few things. And I guess what I really want to talk about is, I guess, accepting like your initial purpose, right? Because I think sometimes, especially for me, like I know who I am. Before art, I am a healer. I'm a healer, and my art comes second. And lastly, like I'm a delivery driver. That's like a modern thing. I don't, okay. I have been lately putting the modern things in front of my passion, and my passion is art. And I think that letter or that email that they sent me, it was kind of like not a wake up call, but just kind of like, you know what? Like, deep down, you don't really need to be doing that. Like you don't need to be in a hot ass truck. And let's say, and I only say this number because I worked in this degree weather, but 125. And the guy was like, yeah, inside the back of these vans, it gets to like 130 to like 150 degrees. And I try putting, mentally, I try to put myself in that position as it's being told to me. So when he said that, I literally was in the back of a van, so hot, like burning up, sweating, and just feeling a headache coming on, just feeling miserable, and just at that very moment regretting it. Now, I'm not saying that it would happen all the time, but like I just put myself in, what the hell? Oh, that's my notification letting me know, like, hey, we can't wait to see you at 2 o'clock for your eye appointment. I was like, leave me alone. Um, like all of these things is getting me on edge, and I need to do some art or something, right? But anyhow, um, I really am sorry. It's so silly to me. Like, okay, I'm the type of person where I go around the whole entire circle. I don't just cut straight through. Like as impatient as I am and as quickly as I want things to happen, I somehow I just go around this big circle. I'm thinking that I'm cutting straight through, when realistically I'm like going around the full fucking thing, like delaying myself, elongating the process or a process. And I feel like that's what I've done this entire week, when I could have been booking Amazon blocks. And like it's in the past. I could let it go, but that email just kind of made me feel like, okay, and for me, I look at all aspects. Like I look at everything, like everything. I look at things like, Audie, like maybe you're too old. Like I'm only 40, right? Like I there's so much I could say about it, and I'm not gonna go there because I'll start crying, and I'm gonna be talking about, like people in my life and shit like that, and I don't want to go there right now. But like, oh, maybe I'm getting old, or like your body feels like it could go through like the lifting the 50 pounds, jumping in and out of the van, loading and unloading a van, or like hiking up and down stairs all day, Like, you think you could do that, but then it's like you could use that same energy and like go back to making furniture. And over the past couple Art Struggles episodes, you guys hear me talking about like, oh, I don't have all of my equipment, I don't have enough room. There's certain things that I need to be able to make cuts. Things like that. There's delays. There's things that I need, and I just don't have the space. And also another thing that you guys hear me complain about too is the time. It's like, bitch, you got time? Like, I got time. What the hell's my problem? But my whole thing is that email again made me think like, okay, maybe something's saving you from something. Like, you should probably be doing art, or you should probably be getting back to your woodworking. And or maybe the guy that interviewed you was like, oh, she doesn't look like she can do the job, or just whatever. But like, for me, like, I'm picking on myself. Like, I do have a disability. I do struggle lifting packages. Sometimes I get like winded. There are times where I can lose my balance. Or I go to work just still tired. And no matter how much I sleep, like, I still wake up tired. I'm trying to take vitamins. I'm trying to maintain the health that I have left, the strengths that I have left. And do I really want to give it all to something that, or a place that could discard me for, let's say, someone younger, someone that's a lot more able, someone who's a lot more healthier? It's a sad thing, and I just don't think, do people, or you, like, does everyone think this way? I know some people may think like, oh, you're just trying to justify like why you didn't get hired, or like, like you're right now you're trying to talk yourself out of it, or you're trying to make yourself feel better. No. Like, a huge part of me wishes that I got the job, because it's almost like I want to prove somehow, not to anyone, but I think maybe to myself. But I'm not, like, I'm a selfish person, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I feel like this isn't even about selfishness. I think it's just like, I realize that I'm going downhill, right? And I want to, I guess, if I got the job, it will allow me to maintain the health that I have. I think that's more it. But it's like, if I'm not doing my passion, it's gonna go. If I do my passions, the longer it will stay with me. And it will get stronger with that. And I think that's important. But I think a lot of us, we get so wrapped up in the modern stuff where we just lose ourselves in the process. And it's almost like we're brainwashing ourselves. And when you brainwash yourself, it's really hard for you to unlearn that, because you've done it to yourself. And I almost did. So, what's next for Audie? Well, I choose to continue my art and just strive with that. And yes, I'm still going to be doing deliveries on my own time, and I'm going to be happy and stoked about it. And just be happy, like just be okay with what I'm doing, and like quit looking at everything like it's a fail, or like it's a waste of time, or tiresome or worrisome, because I do that a lot. And yeah, I can be a lot to myself. And that needs to slow down. I don't think it's gonna ever like go away, because this is just who I am, but I do need to slow down, chill out a little bit, and just live in the present and trust that everything's gonna be okay. And it will be okay. And I'm thankful that I got a rejection email. Thank you for waking me up. But that is it for this episode. In the next episode, I am hoping to get more into detail about the 2 magazines and the art viewing or art showing at this particular event in Phoenix. It's only, I believe it's only like a 4-hour viewing, I think. But again, I'll have more details and everything, and I want to try to put together like maybe like a reel or something, not just promoting my works, but also promoting the I think it's like a 4-hour exhibition or something. I don't know. I'll get the information, but if you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you guys will see it. And yeah, I know it's gonna be exciting, because I'll drop the link to the YouTube video that they have, and it looks really exciting, and I'm gonna be so excited to attend. I'm gonna see if my nephew will come with me, because I think you'll enjoy that. So okay, and also I'm gonna, in the next episode, I'm gonna try to put together like ideas of what works I want to take to this event, because yeah, I need to do something. I need to do something new, have something new, and create something that everybody's gonna love. So alrighty, that is it for this episode. Thank you all so much for pressing play. Don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And I'll talk to you guys in the next Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode.